Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm very excited to test and try out and review and give some love to my brand new Jackson Kelly KBX bass guitar in Iridescent Swirl finish. If you're new to the channel, click like and subscribe. You'll find tons of videos of me playing and reviewing amp synth, VST plugins and great instruments like this. Right, so let me add some background information about this bass guitar, but always remember that if you want to skip all my blah blah blah, you can click on the timecode stamps in the description and pinned comment below. So, I've been trying to buy one for at least 15 years, but it's always been a very difficult task because this particular model is very rare and whenever one pops up, it's either extremely overpriced or in very bad conditions. So, unbelievably enough, I bought this one for just $100. And yeah, I already knew that it had a very bad chip on the longer horn, but luckily it still worked like a charm and it only needed some love. So, after reading the serial number, I wrote an email to Fender and Jackson customer support, and they've been very kind and gentle to answer me very quickly, telling me all the specs about it. This is a 2002 Jackson KBX bass guitar, made in Japan. It came with elder body with flame maple veneer on transparent colors, bolt-on rock maple neck, rosewood fingerboard, 22 jumbo frets. Its scale length is 34 inches, chrome hardware. It's got a convertible 4 saddles, JB340 bridge, active electronics with Duncan designed BEQ3 preamp and 2 Duncan designed SB102 bridge and neck pickups. It's got a lot of knobs, master volume, blend, bass mid and treble and the slap switch, which acts like a mid-scoop high-frequency boost. At that time it came in black, deep candy blue finish or transparent black, blue and red, or even in this awesome graphic color Iridescent Swirl. Discontinued in July 2003. Now, let me talk about this finish for just a moment. Isn't this one of the best and greatest ones you've ever seen? I really tried my best to understand how they managed to do such a great color swirl. Because honestly, I consider this, as well as the silver and crimson and cobalt blue swirls, absolutely great pieces of art. And yes, they are surely handmade because each one looks different from the other, so if anybody knows how they managed to do this, please leave a comment in the section below and explain us. It's such a mystery. Alright, so let's go on and let me show you how I repaired this thing. Alright, so this will ruin your day, because this bass guitar is quite old, but hasn't really been used so much. I cannot see any particular scratch or ding, except the lower end of the horn is badly chipped. I still have the missing part of the piece of wood and the paint that has come off, probably during the shipment from one place to another, and it fits perfectly. I want to start using a light degreaser to remove the impurities that have remained around the scratch for years. So I'm wiping this very gently. So, the wood still has its internal veins intact, and therefore it will be enough to put a little glue to return the tip of the instrument to perfection. As you can see, the two ends still fit perfectly. So now I'm going to put a little bit of acetone on a cotton swab along the edge of the paint on both detached parts to make the paint a little softer during the fixing process. I knew that this part had already been repaired by the previous owner, but evidently no glue was ever put. Maybe just a little bit of glaze along the break line of the wood, and yeah, it wasn't enough to keep everything stuck well. So again, as you can see, the previous repair was not the best thing to do because they only glued the edge. But since the wood grain is still intact, a little glue will be enough to solve the problem permanently. So what I'm going to do is that I'll take a little piece of paper tape, put it under the instrument, stick the detached part on top of it, add glue and tighten it with a roll puller. So, I don't know if you can see it from the camera, but the glue is really going well in the rift, and it is even coming out a little bit from the cracks too, so it's a great sign that all the pieces are sticking well. So now it's time to attach the pulling rope and let the instrument rest for a few hours. And now I want to show you some pictures of the next procedure. I used the simple cutter to remove the residual glue very gently. Later I painted the cracked part using 3 variants of purple nail polish to try to recreate the nuances in the painting. And yeah, luckily the main crack had occurred in a very dark part tending to black, so I am very satisfied with how the repair ended. And yeah, since I was there, I also did some touch-ups on my Kelly guitar. Alright, so it's come the time to completely disassemble this bass and clean it thoroughly. So let me remove the bridge. I guess it's never been cleaned. And yeah, as you can see, I'm putting all the screws inside a plastic bottle filled with the degreaser, so it will do the work for me. And yes, I'm pretty sure that nobody has ever cleaned this bass before. I'm using an old toothbrush to brush the screws and to clean them properly. Alright, so time to clean the bridge, and yeah, I'm using just a wet wipe, I'm not going to harm it. Let's clean the saddles also. And yeah, it came out really well. I love chrome hardware. Okay, now it's time to clean with the degreaser the part where the bridge was attached to the body of the bass. And here too, as you can see, there are dirt residues from at least 15 years ago, and that sucks. Ugh. So let's clean also the top of the pickups, but soon I will dismantle them one at a time because I'm pretty sure there will be some living monster under them. Alright, so let's go on like this. I also want to clean inside the knobs, one at a time, slowly, just disassembling them with a hex key. Turning them, I can really feel that they are still very good, precise and effective. And that's not common on a 15 years old instrument. Oh, and by the way, I haven't said it before, but take it easy. I removed the internal battery before starting this work, so I'm not risking anything dangerous. Alright, so the time has come to dismantle the pickups, and I'm starting from the bridge one. And here is why it seemed to move. The spring was out of its seat and was magnetically just attached to the bottom of the pickup itself. And yeah, obviously the cable is very short, so I need to work it a little bit from the back. And luckily the cables are still long, so here the pickup comes out of its seat. As you can see, Duncan designed SB102B, which stands for bridge, I think, and it says 2002 August 10th. Am I right with this? So let's clean the pickup cavity. Right, so now I want to put it back in place and do the same cleaning job also with the neck pickup. And this is a Duncan designed SB102N, which stands for neck, and the serial number says 2002-0810, so I guess it's the 10th of August 2002. Am I right? I don't know, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, so let me put the pickup back in its place. So next, it's time to take a look under the truss rod cover. And my goodness, even here it seems that no one has ever explored this place since the instrument left the Fujigen factory in 2002. And yeah, I would say that it needs to be cleaned. My goodness. Right, so before using any specific product, I also want to give a quick clean to the fingerboard using only a wet wipe and a toothbrush to gently remove the dirt residues. Right, so now the moment has come to use Dunlop Lemon Oil, a really good product, so let's do it. I'm sure the fingerboard will shine again like 20 years ago. Perfect! How beautiful it is! So now I want to use the Dunlop Body Cleansing product, and please friends, always use a different cloth for each product, don't mix anything. So as usual, I forgot to clean the headstock, and yeah, let's go on. It's really starting to shine again. So now it's time to reassemble the bridge. Now it's time to install new strings, and I will use this Ernie Ball hybrid set 45 to 105. Alright, so I think that the strings action is excellent, and also the neck is sufficiently straight, so I will not touch the truss rod. But I just want to adjust the height of the bridge saddles a little to give the central strings the same angle of curvature as the neck. Alright, so now let's hear how this beast sounds. For this test I'm using this Jackson KBX bass guitar into my Focusrite Scarlett 202 into Reaper. Alright folks, this is all for today. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and be sure to click the bell button to be notified whenever I'm posting new videos and reviews. Also, if you're a metalhead like me, don't forget to check out my instrumental solo album Musa. It's out now and it's available on all digital platforms. Also, if you like death and thrash metal, you also may like my hybrid practice band project. And if you're a bedroom producer like me, don't forget to check out my Facebook group. It's called MSIMS and VST Plugins for Metalheads. It's a great community, it's growing more and more than 1,100 members now, and you'll always get updates for new VST plugins. So thanks for watching, see you the next time.